I was very instrumental in bringing them together in the first place. And in the second place.
So then how do you expect me to believe that you'll turn around and do them in?
No, I couldn't do them in. That would be up to you.
Oh, but you're willing to facilitate?
No. Now, I want you to listen to this. If two people are meant to be together, no one can split them apart.
Yeah, including me.
Yeah, well, if someone could split them apart, what would that mean? That they weren't meant to be together in the first place.
I see.
Hmm?
How would that apply to you and Sonny?
What do you mean?
Well, if Lily managed to win him away from you, doesn't that mean that you and he weren't meant to be after all?
I wouldn't worry about it. Sure, Garcia would love to be able to tie me in with Damien on this, but he can't. I had nothing to do with this Charles Street project.
Right, I know you wouldn't do anything to hurt Mary Mayer Ward House.
Well, I'm glad you know that.
I am going to miss it so much, Sonny. I loved volunteering with those kids. They're so special.
If I could shell out to rebuild that house, I would, but I can't even make another contribution. If it came out, it could hurt justice in the recall election.
This is so unfair.
But wait a minute. It's not, you know what? If you think about it, I'm the one that started that ball rolling.
No, that is not true. Justice wanted to assure that you got due process. He could have walked out when you got arrested.
Yeah, he's a good man.
Yes, he is. And if the people don't want a councilman that'll do the right thing as opposed to the popular one, then they don't deserve him. Anyway, it looks like things might be turning around for Justice. He and Luke are being hailed as heroes. Justice for his attempt in rescuing Damien, and Luke for getting Laura and the babies out of the fire.
Well. Glad you're back. Unless, your lovely wife wouldn't be covering for you, would she?
You suggesting my wife's a liar?
Well, given her maiden name, anything's possible.
Sonny.
No, I know. I know. He's just trying to get my goat.
Right.
I suggest you state your business and leave.
Don't worry, it's no big deal. I just wanted to fill in some of the blanks concerning this Ward House fire and Damien's death.
Well, I'm sorry I can't help you out. I was out of town.
Business trip?
Vacation.
Vacation?
Yeah.
My, married what? 2 months? And already we're taking separate vacations?
I teach school, Detective. I couldn't go.
Do you have a bona fide reason for harassing us, or are you just fishing around?
Well, I imagine you can prove you were out of town?
Yeah, I can, but why would I need to?
Who knows? In any case, you probably got your back well covered, You're good at that.
Are we done, Detective?
Right. Mrs. Corinthos?
Have a nice life.
Oh, one more thing. I almost forgot. Did you know Damien was scheduled to be investigated by the grand jury?
So?
So isn't it likely they'd look into his connections with you?
There weren't any connections.
Yeah, maybe not. But if there were, Damien won't be able to tell us about them, will he?
Aren't you? Oh, you're really good at smoke screens, aren't you?
Yeah, one of my specialties. But that's not what I'm doing at the moment.
Oh, that's exactly what you're doing at the moment. We were just talking about Lois and Ned and their undying love, and you just turned the whole thing around.
I made a logical connection to your current circumstances with Sonny and Lily.
That's exactly what it is, a current circumstance, a situation.
Yeah, and the circumstance being that they're married.
They're married currently, and it's only because Sonny and I are in the middle of a process. Sorry. You're actually right. We are like Lois and Ned. Because, you see, at one point, Ned was madly in love with Lois, and he was married to Catherine, which was totally wrong.
Yes, and also illegal.
Yeah, and you know what happened? They got back together. Why? Because they are meant to be together, just like Sonny and I. And I know that, and Sonny knows that, and even stupid Lily knows that somewhere inside herself. Look, do we have a deal or not?
Why would I take on a lost cause?
Sonny and I are not a lost
No,
cause.
but according to you, Lois and Ned are.
Well, you don't think so. No, this is getting confusing.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I believe I'll pass.
Okay. Well, I guess if you're going to pass, there's not really much I can do about it, is there? I mean, I guess you're a quitter. I thought that you weren't because you told me that you're not. But I guess everybody has their limits. You know? It's really kind of a shame. Even if you would have lost the deal, you still would have had the fun of hanging out with me.
You know, you are rather adorable. Even though you're not my ultimate goal.
You're not my ultimate goal. But I really like you. Hey, Jack. Do we have a deal?
No, what the hell?
Really? Yes!
Whoa.
You won't regret it. I promise, because... See, we're having fun already.
So do we begin with the rest of today, or what?
Yeah, well, you know what? I have a lot of business to take care of today. But I will call you later. Or you can call me, or whatever. Bye!
Hugh, do you mind if we set up shop here for a while? The roofers over at the gatehouse, they're making quite a racket.
Feel free. I was just leaving. Hello, Brenda.
Hi. Thanks. Well, you know, we're working on the Ward House benefit.
Good.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
You want a drink before we start?
Listen, before we get started, there's something I really need to talk to you about.
Oh, why do I hate the sound of this?
I really need for you to understand about this deal I made with Jax.
You made a deal with Jax?
Yeah.
Like what?
Well, he's going to help me make Sonny jealous. And in return, I have to help him make you jealous.
Brenda?
So perfect. Not only am I going to make Sonny jealous, I'm going to make him miserable.
Oh. Well, then.
It's going to be so great. He's going to be sorrier than he's ever been if he
Yeah.
lost me.
Like you keep saying. Oh, so I'm supposed to be jealous of you? Why?
Well, not because you really are. Just because Jax wants you to be. Hey. You know that I would never do anything to hurt your marriage, right?
Brenda, I'm not the least bit worried about my marriage. I am worried about you.
You don't have to worry about me. I can handle Jax fine.
No. Don't misunderstand me, okay? Because I genuinely like Jack, okay? He's fun. He's a lunatic. But he's
Gorgeous.
He's gorgeous. He's filthy rich. But he's also a user.
No, but see, that's perfect. Because I'm using him, too. That's the deal. See, we both are using each other with our eyes open for fully stated purposes.
Brenda, don't kid yourself, okay? You know what? No matter how disclosing Jax may be, he's always got something up his sleeve. Look at what he put me through on the Yankee Pharmaceuticals L&B deal.
Talking about, you ended up exactly where you wanted to be. I mean, I don't understand. What do you think, that I'm not as competent as you are, or that I'm more gullible than you are?
Of course not. But you are more vulnerable than me.
Why? Because you're in this perfect functioning relationship?
No, knock it off, okay? Because you do see what you're doing here, right? I mean, you're picking a fight with me because you don't want to listen.
No, see, I don't want to listen to you because you've said the same thing to me over and over and over again.
You know what? If you would have struck this deal with any other person, you know, I would have been tickled pink for you. I would have, because maybe you can have a little fun with this person and forget Corinthos.
Lois, I don't want to forget Sonny.
You just want to make him pay and pay and pay and pay so that you can just hang on and on and on and on. And what are you going to get in the end?
I'm going to get him back. And Jax is going to help me.
I know it's easy to say, but try not to worry about it.
I am more angry than I am worried, Sonny. You did nothing. You were never involved in Damien's Charles Street plan. You weren't even here when the fire took place, and still Garcia shows up at our door.
I'm afraid that comes with the territory, Lily.
Right. You handled him very well.
You kept the lid on.
We're a good team.
Yeah, we are.
Hey, you didn't tell me what happened with my father.
Yeah, I did. And,